Rick Genest, the fashion icon and artist best known as Zombie Boy and Rico the Zombie, was found dead in his home on August 1, 2018. Despite his fame, Genest seemed most at home on the fringes of society and never strayed far from his punk Montreal roots. Here's the untold truth of Zombie Boy. There's still controversy surrounding the cause of Rick Genest's death. What is known is that he died after falling from a third-floor balcony at his girlfriend's apartment building in Montreal, according to iHeartRadio. What is unknown is whether the fall was accidental or intentional. Initial reports indicated an apparent suicide, but according to USA Today, Genest's family and his manager pushed back on that conjecture. His manager pointed out that there was no note found and told People magazine, "He's not someone who would do something like that because he's very thoughtful of others." Even though he was going through some very difficult emotional periods at the time, he hung on. In his TEDx talk, Genest admitted that he started having blackouts as a teenager and was later diagnosed with a brain tumor located behind his optic nerve. He had two options: receive a surgery that would leave his face disfigured, or receive a surgery that had only been successfully completed in North America once. If there was ever proof that Genest was destined to become a model, it's the fact that he chose the risky surgery and survived. According to the Daily Star, nearly 50% of his brain was removed.
I stepped out of the hospital as the second person in North America to survive this new state-of-the-art procedure.
Genest claimed his surgery made him think about the fragility of life and consider the type of person he wanted to become. Shortly after treatment, on his 16th birthday, the model got his first tattoo. According to The Guardian, he gradually commissioned more tattoos, until he met Frank Lewis, who helped him create the idea of a full-body tattoo, with the theme of a rotting corpse. In 2012, he told the Evening Standard, "Everyone has a different idea of what is beautiful. It's not as if it's a real corpse. It's art. I'm a work in progress. I like being a freak. That's my ambition." Even after finding fame, Genest maintained a nomadic lifestyle. In an interview with Wonderland, the star admitted that he was, in his words, living out of his backpack, working odd jobs, and meeting cool people. While many find the idea of homelessness frightening, Genest said it allowed him to remain entirely in the moment. He claimed he was living like a pirate or one of the Lost Boys from Hook. Zombie Boy talked to the Evening Standard about the 5 or so years he spent on the streets, dodging cops and enjoying the Montreal punk scene, saying, "It was awesome. We were living on the streets, sleeping on the roofs, hitchhiking from city to city, from party to party. We were young and living from day to day." FX's series American Horror Story is scary, but being faced with a massive, costly lawsuit is even scarier. Unfortunately, the network had to learn this the hard way when actor Evan Peters' makeup closely resembled Genest's copyrighted tattoos in Season 1. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Fox worked out a settlement with Genest to avoid a full-fledged lawsuit over the look, which could have cost the network hundreds of thousands of dollars in copyright infringement charges and editing to obscure Peters' skeletal makeup in future airings. The two parties came to an undisclosed agreement in October 2012. Genest told the magazine, "I was not approached by Fox to license what I consider to be the use of my likeness or my copyrighted body art in American Horror Story. However, I understand that there was no intent to connect me with the character in their show, and I am pleased that I have come to a resolution of this matter with Fox." Genest spent a lot of his time in the Montreal streets, so it only makes sense that's where he was discovered by L'Oreal, who used him in its Go Beyond the Cover campaign for its Dermablend brand. Genest told Makeup.com that Dermablend's marketing director approached him on the street and asked him if he wanted to shoot an ad. Genest agreed, but it was quite an undertaking. 3 makeup artists reportedly spent more than 4 hours covering Zombie Boy's body with Dermablend leg and body cover. It took about 4 tubes, but the results were so captivating that Genest became a spokesman for the brand. If you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255.